Hi, Barbara. Hi, Pat. Glad you made it. Good. Liza, you found me. Good. Welcome. Let's see. Welcome. Great. Good. So, sometimes people, I think, come to my Facebook page and don't see me. I usually try and go live before teaching. Hi, Joanne. At about 5 minutes to the class with the Facebook. So don't get nervous unless for some reason the internet has come down. I am gone off. I'm on my way. And knock on wood, that hasn't happened. Hello, Joe. Joanna, Catherine. Yes. Is Jean with you, Catherine? So just 5 minutes before you should see this go live, I usually try and have a chair in the background, and you usually can hear me fussing around or some of the furry friends wandering around as well. So just that's how it is. Yes, good. So today, again, I encourage you in your now home studio to have a chair that is sturdy, sometimes a dining chair. I have this folding chair from when I used to have parties at the house, and it works really well for me with no arms. But if you also just want to add, if you're on the sofa, right? Maybe you have an injury or your body is just stiff and doesn't comfortably sit up in a chair, just be comfortable and do the best you can and just practice together, right? This is truly for me about bringing positive energy, supporting each other as much as possible, and getting us to breathe and move our body parts. So you move as best you can. Really important to me that you keep yourself safe, right? So when we come up to standing and do some of the balance poses, if your balance is off and you're on your own, maybe stay in the chair and do some of the leg lifts from there, right? You can still play with all of this. Most importantly, keep ourselves safe. Good. Hi, Fran. Hi, Jean. And so that's really important to me, that you just do your best. And if you are laying in bed, same thing. You can get these lovely stretches. You can be laying down and take a side stretch. Any of it's good. Most importantly, get some nice exchange of oxygen so we can clear out the fog. I kind of feel foggy most mornings lately, where I wake up and think, what day is it? Where am I? And what am I meant to do today? Like, where does my list? And I feel I'm busier than ever. I've heard that from a lot of people as well. So trying to stay away from anxiousness as much as possible, which when I get anxious leads me to thinking negatively. So, and then I just kind of have this fall out of the day. So as I bring my genuineness to you, I presume some of you feel the same way. So the goal, the practice of yoga is to calm that chatter of the mind. Yoga, chitti vritti naroraha. I love saying that. Yoga is the calming of the chatter or the agitations of the mind. So as we come here to our practice, we get to settle that mind. We get to release some of that negative conversation we tell ourselves, especially if we have, say, an injury or limitations that are holding what we think holding us back. Can we look a little more deeply, calm that chatter, come into our breath, and just find the gift, the blessing of right here, right now. Hi, Jan. So we're going to begin. I'm going to be using the chair. I also have some blocks. If you have cans of soups or books that are helpful with those forward folds, you can use those too. So as I head back and remove some of these dogs, and just taking your time here at the beginning of this practice, just to find your seat. I'm going to sit a little bit further forward on the chair so that I can allow the core and back muscles to kind of engage a little bit. But if that's not right, you can always sit back into the chair. I do encourage endlessly to sit tall, right? And just allow your feet, if they're connected to the earth, let them drop in. If you're in another, as I said, sofa, bed, kind of reclining chair, same thing, just drop in. Let yourself settle. And just notice the mind. Notice even the distractions, maybe a sound in the other room. For me right now, did I turn off my sound on my phone, my ringer, so my mind goes there? Pretty sure I did. Whatever it is, just see if you can drop in. Take that journey of releasing, letting go. Just coming into the practice here and now. And just, again, allow thoughts to release. And allow the muscles of the face to begin to soften. Those eyebrows and temples. Those cheeks. And all the tiny muscles around the eyes, those eyelids, the eyeballs, and those fine little muscles around the eyes. Just pause here. Just let that part of our face, let all of it relax. Let it release. And then come into the jaw. You might even open that mouth. Stick out the tongue and exhale out. And then just softly let that tongue rest behind the bottom row of teeth. Let the lips gently touch. And just feel the space into your mouth, into your jaw. And softly just begin to roll the shoulders just once up towards the ears. Down the back of the body. Just letting that space come into your neck. Allowing your body endlessly to release. Allowing that mind to come in to your truth, into you. These difficult times, it's harder to calm our minds. So just be patient. Be kind. And begin to notice these breaths, these inhales, and these exhales. Wherever they are in your body, just notice as they come in to your body, flowing through, releasing out. No right or wrong. Just notice the sensations of your breath, the sound, the movement, the sensations, all with that breath, even the sound. Soft inhale and exhale. Begin to allow this breath to expand. So begin to take your next inhale when it comes and let it rise from the belly, a little bit more up into the ribs, and then higher up into the heart center. And then just let it flow softly and slowly back out from the heart center to the ribs, to the belly, all the way out. And then again, begin to feel. It's a slow breath as it rises up, but it's a full breath. And then let it release, heart center, rib cage, belly. Again, inhaling, begin to fill from the belly to the ribs, to the heart center, lengthening the neck. Exhale, release, back, out, down into the belly. And again, just a few more rounds, inhaling. Nice and long, nice and full, exhaling, slow, full release. One more round, just like that. Feel the breath from the belly to the ribs, up into the heart center, even up into the crown of the head this time as the neck lengthens, and then slowly bringing it back down, lifting the heart a little bit at the base. Beautiful. Now, from here, bring these hands together, palms, Anjali Mudra, and just bow into your practice today. Bow into the goodness inside of you. In these difficult times, can we also find where we can blossom a little bit, where we can shine, and where we can go deeply into the goodness that is us, the sweetness of the breath, of movement, of love. Take a nice inhale here, lift the head. Exhale deeply out through the mouth. And inhale together for Om. Beautiful. And then from here, we're going to take these arms, we're going to reach them up towards our head. As we reach them towards the sky, get that nice big reach and just walk this out a little bit, side to side. And just notice as you do, there's that nice space that comes into your body, comes into each side. Just feel that. Let the neck relax, let the shoulders melt. Lift the belly button in and up. Good. And then from here, take a nice inhale. And we're going to turn the palms out and brush the side walls, or as I love to say, kind of brush the earth right now. And let the hands come down alongside your body. And then bring the palms together. Push the palms together. Sit a little bit taller. Draw the belly button in and out. Good. From here, take another inhale. Sweep arms up. Turn the palms out. Brush the sides of the earth, the sides of the room with the fingertips. Hands come together. Exhale. Inhale, sweep back up. One more time like this. Reaching nice and tall. Turn the palms out. Exhale. Brush the side walls with the fingertips. Good. Hands come together. Take another breath. Exhale. Beautiful. From here, we're going to take these hands and we're going to interlace the fingers. So we're getting a nice kind of fist of the hands. And then from here, we're going to begin to make some circles at the wrists. So try and make this all about the wrists. I have lots of clunks in my wrists today. So just take your time with that. Little cat toy. So as you circle at the wrist, just feel the energy that comes into the forearms, even into the shoulders. Nice. Good. And then just take these the other direction. So just circling the other direction. Good. One more. Sorry, I'm trying to read. I actually had something planned today, so I'm just making sure I'm in the right flow of it. Good. And then from here, I want you to take these hands, and I want you to keep them interlaced. And then we're going to take and turn the hands away from us, so pushing the palms out. So be really mindful, again, here if you have arthritis in your hands and there's a stiffness, just be gentle here. So as we push the hands out, right? And find that length into the arms, that length into the neck, that stretch into the hands. And then from here, as you press them away, let the chin drop in a little bit and let the shoulders roll forward a little bit. Take a breath there, inhales and exhales. Good. One more like that, breathing into the backs of the shoulders and the neck. And exhale. Good. Now, if you can, keep the hands reaching out and begin to lift the chest. Roll the shoulders down away from the ears. Push. Exhale. Just one more breath here. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale. Good. And then slowly releasing the hands, bringing them down onto your thighs, or even you might like to give them a little shake. Yeah, definitely might need that. Good. And then from here, we're going to bring these hands down onto the tops of our thighs, our knees. And we're going to take a little different, keeping those palms, those fingertips facing forward and the palms facing down, sitting tall. We're going to just take these elbows slightly out to the sides. And then bring the elbows back towards your rib cage, kind of almost drawing them in towards your rib cage. And then again, open the elbows a little bit out to the side. See if you can keep those hands onto the knees. Draw them back in, lift the belly button in and out. Good. And again, open the elbows slightly out to the side. And then draw the elbows back to the rib cage. Just 2 more times like that. Really allow the core to help you a little bit here. We're strengthening slightly into the shoulders. And then last time, draw the elbows towards the ribs. Good. One more, just lift the elbows. A little bit of rounding of the shoulders and then release. Love it. Bring the arms down alongside. Give them a little shake. Good. And then from here, we're going to take and interlace the hands again. See if you can switch by bringing the opposite pointer finger on top. It'll feel odd, as you know. And then from here, we're going to take these hands, we're going to turn them and push them out away from us again. We're going to draw the belly in, and we're going to take these hands over to the right a little bit. Yeah, so just as you do, it doesn't need to be far. Lift the belly button in and up, and you're going to get a nice stretch along the outside of that left shoulder. Relax the neck. Good. One more breath. Using the core. Beautiful. Now slowly come over and take this to the left. Draw the belly button in. Feel this across the outer edge of that right shoulder. See if you can melt the shoulders away from the ears. They have the tendency to roll up. Good. And then slowly come back to center and release these hands again. Give them a little shake. Just getting some energy into these hands, these wrists. It doesn't always feel fabulous at the time, but just take what you can, leave what you don't need. Good. Bring the hands back on to the knees. And then from here, we're going to move into that cow pose. So feet onto the earth. If you're in that chair, we're going to lift the chest forward and tail behind, and really exaggerating those shoulders melt down away from the ears. Good. And then from here, roll the shoulders forward, tuck the belly button in, roll the spine behind you. Take a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Good. And then inhale. Lift your chest again, opening it up. Shoulders melt away from the ears. The whole front of the body gets to open up and expand. Exhale. Rounding back. Good. Inhale just a few more times. Just allow the body to open up here. Feel the space come. It's your body, so you'll notice where you're going too deep. Don't rush it. Good. One more sequence. Inhale lifts you, and exhale rounds you. Beautiful. Now from here, as you come back up towards cow, we're going to take these arms again, but we're going to sweep them up to the sky. Turn the palms out, brush the side walls, and as you do, open up the chest. Start to feel this into the front of the shoulders, okay? Inhale again, sweep up. Turn the palms out and exhale. Open up the front of the body. Lift the belly button. Good. One more like that. Inhale, drawing the belly button in, reaching through the side body. Turn the palms out, open up the heart, lengthen the neck, getting that nice opening into the front of the shoulders. There it is. Now, from here, we're going to take and we're going to find opposite elbows. So just let the hands cross over and find opposite elbows. And then from here, we're going to bring them out, shoulder height, right? Sitting tall here, getting that length. Even if you're laying down, you can still get that length. Solid feet on the earth, keeping you balanced. And then from here, very slowly draw the belly button in and twist to the right. Take your breath there. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Slowly come back to center and twist to the left. Draw the belly in. So again, you're getting that nice twist at the waist. Strong foundation and a nice stretch beginning to open up into the back of the body, back of that right side. Good. Now slowly come back through center and then take these arms, keep the elbows crossed. You might loosen up a little bit if you need to. Let the shoulders melt away from the ears. Take the gaze up, lift the chin slightly. Exhale, lift the chest, relax the shoulders. Good. And then from here, take a breath. Inhale. Slow. Begin to take the chin down. Exhaling. Just let there be length into the back of the neck. Good. One more breath. Should feel good, not forced. Good. Inhale. Lift the head. This will feel great. Release the arms. Turn the palms out and let the arms come down and give them a little shake. Shake it out. Yeah, so just getting some space into the front of the shoulders, into the backs of the shoulders while always kind of lifting that pelvic floor, that belly as we take these twists. So from here, take these arms, reach them back up to the sky. Good. We're going to take that right hand and we're going to cross it to the outside of that left knee. And this left hand, we're going to take and brush the sidewall a little bit and then bring that hand into our lower back, palm facing out. Take a breath. That inhale lengthens us. And then slowly twist to the left. And as you do, open up that heart. Relax the shoulders down the back of the body. And instead of just hanging out here with no core, you know I'm obsessed with the core. I want you to lift it up a little bit, kind of almost lifting that belly button, kind of tucking it under that rib cage. One more breath here. Beautiful. And then slowly you're going to unravel, but this time keep going. Take the arms up to the sky. Open up that heart. And then take that left hand to the outside of that right knee. Right hand reaches nice and long and then wraps around. Palm can face out into the lower back. Take a breath. Inhale. And begin to draw that belly button in. Twist belly, ribs, chest, shoulder. As you twist to the right, open it up. Where can you relax into it, but still not collapse into your body? One more breath. Beautiful. From here, very slowly, we're going to reach and come back up. Arms reach for the sky, lengthen to the side body. Heart might lift a little bit. Turn the palms out. And again, as you brush the side of the room or the earth, let the neck be long, but let the front of the shoulders and the chest open up. So then from here, when you come down, I want you to take the arms a little bit behind you. Open up the chest, relax the shoulders down, take a breath, inhale, lift the heart, exhale, One more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Now relax. Let the shoulders and arms come back down and align with one another. And we're going to take these arms, we're going to switch. See if you can find the opposite elbows of what you found before. It'll feel funny. Yeah, that's my normal way. And then we're going to come into your not so normal way. And then again, take the arms out, right? So out in front of you, shoulder height, lift the belly button in and up. We're going to take a breath here, inhale. And then we're going to twist to the right as we exhale. Draw the belly in for the exhale. One more breath, inhale. And then exhale. Slowly come through center. And then exhale over to the left. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale. You're going to come back through. And then take these arms, last time like this, over the head. So you might loosen up at the hands and bring them closer to the wrists, whatever you need. Take the time to relax the shoulders. Good. Now, this time, really plant the feet. If you're in the chair, lift the belly. We're going to take a nice inhale. And we're going to take this over to the right. So a little bit of a side stretch, but stay really rooted into the sit bones. Take another breath. Good. And then slow, come back. And take this over to the left. Draw the belly button in and up. Big stretch into the rib cage. Good. One more breath. Don't overdo. Beautiful. Come back through center. Take these arms up to the sky. And then bring the hands down to your heart center and pause there. Bow in. So as we come back in, we get to just regroup. Come back to that intention, possibly that kindness, that releasing of negativity, and just allowing yourself to be here, be present. Feel the space into the back of the neck. Good. One more breath. Just settle there. Beautiful. Now from here, we're going to take these arms, we're going to sweep them back up to the sky, lift through the belly, sit down into the sit bones. Nice. And then from here, we're going to take that right hand, we're going to bring it down to the chair, or it can come to our waist or our thigh. We're going to take this left hand, reach it up, so get some nice length there, and then a little bit of a side stretch. Sorry, itchy cat hair on my nose. And just feel the side stretch. It's not about how far you can go. It's really reaching long, drawing the belly button in and up, and then getting this nice juicy stretch. Let that left sit bone melt down. Let the left fingertips reach. Beautiful. Now from here, take this left hand, reach it up a little bit. Bring the fingertips into the neck. Yeah. And then from here, take the gaze kind of over those left elbows as you open up. Big stretch into the front of that left shoulder. Don't overdo. Lift the belly, open up. Good. One more breath. Beautiful. Now, from here, take that left arm up to the sky and then cross it over, bringing it to the outside of that right knee. Take a nice inhale and then twist, right? So that back hand can shift, open up the heart. Should feel sweet as the body begins to open up. If you're kind and slow with these movements, it begins to feel good. One more breath. Beautiful. Slowly, you're going to unravel, taking both arms up to the sky again, reaching nice and long. Inhale. Beautiful. Now, take that left hand, bring it down to the chair seat, your thigh, your waist, whatever feels right for balance. Left arm reaches nice and long, lifting through the center line. And then exhale, over to the left. Take your breath. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Another breath. Inhale. About reaching and not about how far over you can go. I don't want you to lose balance. That's not the stretch. Good. Now, from here, take this right arm, reach a little bit more. Take those right fingertips, bring them into the neck. Lift the belly button and then just take the gaze slightly over to the right as you open up. Don't overdo this. This is my bad shoulder, so I'm not going to go too far. I really want to honor the space. Just bring a little bit of breath into there. Stay connected. Good. One more breath. Beautiful. Now, taking that right arm up to the sky, getting that nice reach, take it across to the outside of that left knee. Left hand sweeps a little bit more behind you. And inhale. And twist with the exhale. 2 breaths there. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale. Beautiful. 1 more breath. Love it. On this inhale, slowly reach the arms up to the sky. Bring the hands down to your heart center again and just pause there. Notice in your body where you feel your practice, right? So the physical body, maybe in the waist into that side part of our body, maybe into the front and back of the shoulders, maybe a calmness, a little bit of focus that mind might have released and come into your practice, this breath. Good. Now, from here, we're going to take and bring the hands down to our knees. This is where we have all different levels here, all different ways to go. Hands onto the knees, just starting there, sitting tall, but then bend the elbows here. And we did this the other day, and I'm going to do it again. We're going to do 10 push-ups, right? I know it sounds like a lot, so do what you can. Do 5 if you like. I want those elbows really tight to the rib cage. We found that earlier. And the shoulders melt away from the ears, so the spine is long, the neck is long, the gaze is slightly out. Now from here, lean forward. So yes, you're bending these elbows about 90 degrees. And then exhale, push out of this. Good. Bend the elbows again. Exhale, push out. Inhale, bend. Push out, exhale, taking this as deeply as right for you. Again, inhale, bend. And exhale back. Good. 1 more. We'll make 5. Good. Feel the arms warming up. Good. Now, 5 more if you got it. Don't force it if you don't. Good. Draw the belly in, elbows and close to the ribs. 4 more. Exhale, lifts us up. Feel the back muscles, core muscles. Good. 3 more. This is our 3rd. I can feel my arms, my biceps and triceps working. 2 more. We're almost there. Good. And the last one. 1 more as you push up with that exhale. Nice. Good. Take the arms down. Give them a little shake. Yes. You should be proud of yourself if you did 5 of those. So take what's right for you. Feel good about it and release any of that negativity. Please, over and over and over again. From here, I want you to take these hands. We're going to bring them down alongside us. And again, bring them back a little bit. We found that earlier. There's a lifting of the chest, opening shoulders, melt away from the ears. Take a breath. Inhale. And then exhale. Beautiful. Now from here, take these arms. Just sweep them as if you're coming into that chair pose. Exhale there. Take another breath. Inhale. And then this time, bring the hands down to the knees again. Now you might stay here and then just tuck the chin slightly round a little bit, or you might bring these forearms down to the knees, yeah? So here's that half lift as you lengthen your spine. Good, and if your elbows are on the knees, same thing. Just allow your spine to round and let the shoulders round. It should feel sweet into the lower back, hips, shoulders, and neck. And we're going to do a few more like that. So inhale, we're going to lengthen the spine. Exhale, kind of pushing out of the forearms, or if you're in your hands, pushing out of the hands, rounding. Good. And again, Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, draw the belly button in, round. Push out of the forearms, get into the backs of the shoulder blades. 2 more. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, drawing the belly button in, reach into the backs of the body, the shoulder blades. Last one, inhale. Beautiful. Belly draws in, exhale. Good. Now, from here, here's that option to go deeper. So again, hands, you might be higher, watching your back, taking care of your body. You might have the forearms and stay here. Or you might find you take, if you have those props, a can of soup or two, some books, you might bring those between the feet and then allow the hands to slide down to the blocks or down to the earth, whatever feels right. Now, my feet are a little bit wider, right, for balance, and then my hands can come down the inside of the feet. Let yourself rock a little bit side to side here. Nice, slow, even movement. Notice where you can let your head go. Notice where you can let the shoulders go. Endlessly letting the vertebrae of the spine open up. 2 more breaths here. 1 more breath wherever you are. Beautiful. Now from here, forearms or elbows, if you went down all the way, bring them back to the knees. Find that half lift, that long spine for all of us. Hands come to the knees, push to come up. Should feel good. Yeah, just pause there. Keep the feet a little bit wider here if you can. And we're going to take and bring the toes. They're going to track the knees and toes are going to track each other a little bit, so they're kind of heading the same direction. And we're going to take this right hand to the inside of that right knee. This left hand comes to the waist. And as we push into the inside of that right knee, lift the belly button in and up, and then open up the heart to the left a little bit. Yeah, let the shoulders melt down, lift the chest slightly. Should feel good. Good. 1 more breath. Love it. And as you release, the release is always slow, not fast. Unwinding. Good. Take that left hand to the inside of that left knee. That right hand can come to the waist. You can even take it deeper into the lower back if you like. And then begin to lengthen through the spine. Draw the belly button in and open up that chest as you twist to the right a little bit, pushing that left hand into the left knee and the left knee into that left hand. So there's some energy in that inner thigh. Good. 1 more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. And then ever so slowly coming back through to center. Keep the feet wide, and here's that option again. You can keep the hands onto the knees, and we're going to take a similar pose that we just did, or you might bring the forearms down onto the knees. You can even take this as deeply as bringing a hand down to the earth and one hand onto the knee. So again, really important, honor where your body is, take what's right for you. I'm going to do the version with the forearms on the knees. So again, this can always be done hands on knees. So from here, as we take this pose, we're going to very slowly begin to twist to the left. So as you do, that forearm kind of pushes to the inside of that right knee. That left hand comes and pushes us and opens up our chest. Yeah, so there's kind of a push of both legs a little bit, but also they're not collapsing. Now you can always take that left hand and bring it into your lower back and open up a little bit more, or that right hand is on the earth, but that's pretty big. That's big for me. Good. 1 more breath. Beautiful. Now, slowly bring that left hand back, both forearms onto the knees or thighs or hands, right? So again, I'm doing this version. Do your modified version. Do you, as we said. Lift the belly button in and up. Begin to push into that left forearm as you begin to twist to the right. So that left hand can come to the left knee. Sorry, right hand can come to the right knee and open up that chest. Yeah, so kind of pushing. And then option here, that right hand can kind of sweep into your lower back if you like, lifting the belly button in and up. Always an option. You can slide that left hand down to the earth, but again, that's really deep. One more breath here. Good. And then ever so slowly coming out of this, the forearms or the hands come back. Nice long spine here, wherever you are. Now, all of us, hands come back to the knees. Slowly lift back up. Yeah, feet can walk a little bit more underneath you. Pause. Just notice how your body feels. Want to make sure you did not go so deep, right? So just check in. And then from here, just to balance out, now we're in that neutral spine. We're going to just take that inhale to our cow. Nice and soft, slow exhale to that cat. Yeah, pausing there. 2 more rounds. Inhale, nice and neutral. And exhale. 1 more round. Should feel good. Just taking that movement we did in the spine and the chest and the neck and the shoulders, and just letting it run through our bodies. Beautiful. Now, sitting nice and tall. Good. And we're going to come up to standing. So offering always to stay where you are, do modified versions from the chair. It's totally up to you what you need. Most importantly, stay safe. Have a kind of good time with what we're doing. And then you can go lounge around like the dogs and cats. So I'm going to suggest coming up, if to come up, we take this a little bit more, feet on the earth, you're at the edge of your chair, hands come down alongside you. Lift your chest, and then from here, see if you can begin to take the arms forward, push into the earth, almost like you're coming into that Utkatasana, but keep going all the way up, opening the heart at the top. Beautiful, and then bring the hands down to your heart center. Good. Now, I'm going to move behind my chair. I'm going to move the cat toy. And then just make sure if you are moving behind your chair and to a standing, that this chair is solid. You can even bring it to against a wall so it doesn't slip out from you. So important. Now we're going to just take and move into a downward dog with the chair, just to get that nice stretch out of that spine, that extension of the spine. We did a lot of twisting here. So now I just want us to kind of take it out. So if you're in your chair, you can place the hands onto a table, onto a counter, onto another chair, doing the same thing from your seat, right? So we're walking our feet back a little bit. Hands are on the back of the chair. Bend the knees slightly and get the sit bones reaching behind you. Yeah, and to do that with that bent knee, to me, feels the most kind and generous to my body. And then if you can, begin to let the head go, right? So you can breathe into the back of the neck, the side body, the side arms. But if this bothers your shoulders in any way, come a little closer to the chair and place the forearms there. So it takes it out of the shoulders, okay? Take your breath. Inhales and exhales. Good. Just feel as you rock a little bit side to side. The belly button's drawing in, of course, right? I know all of you have it drawing in and up. Good. 1 more breath here. Inhale. And then exhale. And then ever so slowly, take the gaze forward and just walk up to standing. Good. Nice. And just kind of move around a little bit, just always just reconnecting to our bodies. We're going to take and bring this right leg behind us. Yeah, good. And as you bring it behind us, I want you to then to bring that right heel down onto the earth. So as we come into this, I don't think we're mirroring each other. So I'm just going to move with you the same direction as I'm going. You'll probably visually be going the opposite. So that left knee is over that left ankle. So there's a nice bent knee here. The back toes are kind of turned out just slightly. This is that warrior two, kind of 90 degrees at the toes. We're going to take and bring this right arm out to a T and just reach it a little bit longer, get some length into the neck. And then from here, take the right fingertips, bring them into the neck. Yeah. And then slowly open up the chest a little bit. Just open up that heart. Should feel good. Good. One more breath. Working the legs a little bit, so keep lifting the pelvic floor. And then from here, take this right arm up to the sky and then come into a little side stretch here. Yeah. Feel that body. Breathe into it. And again. Beautiful. Now from here, take and bring that right hand down to the chair. You're going to roll to the ball of that right foot. Yeah, chest is facing forward. And we're going to step this right foot in a little bit. So that lovely stretch as we take and bring both legs into an upside down V, both soles of the feet onto the earth. Lift your chest. And then that kind of push-up we did earlier, come towards that, but begin to feel that right hip rolling forward slightly, that left sit bone rolling back, and get that nice stretch up the back of the left leg. Option always. You can bring that hands down onto the chair seat. You can always walk that right leg back if you want a little bit more stretch. Just take a few breaths there. Inhales and exhales, yeah? Just stay with the sweetness of it, not the force. Good. One more breath. Love it. And then slowly, if the hands are down onto the seat, bring them up to the chair, back, the top of the chair. Begin to lift your chest as you bend that left knee. And then step forward. Good. Lengthen out. And then from here, bend the knees, come into that chair pose, right? We found a little bit of that action before when we swept our arms. Take one more breath. Good. Inhale up to standing, open up that heart, and then hands come down to that chair again. Okay, so from here, we're going to come to the other side. My back is going to be towards you on this side, and also it's good, gives you the visual of the stance. So we're going to take that left foot, we're going to bring it back. Yeah, and then that left heel comes down onto the earth, toes turn out. And that right knee is over, kind of tracking over that right ankle. And then that left hand, first, bring it to the waist. And feel a nice opening coming into the front of the hips. Strength into the legs. You're kind of tucking under a little bit, the sit bones. Take a breath. And then take this left arm out behind you, really opening it up. And endlessly try and relax the back of the neck. Take another breath. And then slow, take these left fingertips into the neck, lift the belly, and just open up the heart a little bit, right? Not a whole bunch, just feel the shoulders opening. One more breath. Good, and then just bring the shoulders back and spine back to neutral. Take this left arm up to the sky and reach it over. Big side stretch. Yes, the legs are working. One more breath. Beautiful, and then bring that left hand down to the chair. Find the ball of that back left foot. Step it in a few inches. Heel is on the earth. Lengthen up, so nice standing upside down V, lots of energy to the inner thighs. And then hands onto the chair back, bend them as if you're coming into that push-up. And then maybe take it a little deeper. Hands might find the chair seat. They might stay high. Forearms might come down. Now again, that left hip's rolling forward a little bit and that right sit bone rolling back. You can always take that left foot, step it back a little bit more. Yeah, and find this nice pyramid pose, Parsvottanasana. You can feel a nice stretch at the back of the right leg, wherever you are. Stay connected. And again. One more breath here. Beautiful. Bring the hands back up. Bend that right knee. Hands to the back of the chair and step forward. And then shake it out a little bit. So really just shake it out. Let the hips move. Feel the body. Just kind of let it flow a little bit from all the different poses and shapes we took. We need to do that, whether you're in a chair or standing. Good. Nice. Now, we're going to do one, just looking at the time, one little bit of balance poses here. So I'm facing towards you, but you can still face towards the chair, right? Just to have that extra balance of the chair. We're going to just take and slowly, the first one or first few sets are a little bit challenging, but zip up the inner thighs, lengthen through the center line of your body, and slowly roll up onto the balls of the feet, right? Pause there, find that balance, relax the toes, and then roll back down. As I said, the first time I find we all kind of like, whoa, go too fast or too high. So again, roll up, lift, energize the inner thighs. Good, and then roll down. Good. So we're going to do that 5 more times or as many times as it feels right. Again, I encourage spread the toes, right? And so get the whole foot kind of relaxing and connecting into the earth. And then lift up and down. Good. And again, you might exhale as you lift up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Roll into the balls of the feet. Heels down as you release. Good. 2 more. Rolling up. Exhale. Inhale, release. Good. Last time. Rolling up. Exhale. Beautiful. And release. Should feel good. Now, before we come to seated, I just want you to take and notice the soles of the feet. Really important to stay with the chair there for balance. I want you just to take and make some small little circle around the feet. So you're kind of shifting the weight back to the heels, to the outer edges, back to the toes. Just keep the hands on the chair. Good. Not as easy as it sounds. Good. And then switch direction. One more circle. Beautiful. And then just come back to neutral. We're going to find our way back to our chair. So as you do, try not to just come back and collapse in the chair, but to see if you can calmly sit in the chair. I'm going to take my arms and do it this way, using my core slowly. I think it's there. Yes. Good. And then come down. Good. Nice. And just notice how your body feels again. Just coming into that space, that regrouping. Love it. So we moved so many different parts of our bodies today, the neck, the shoulder, the front and back of the shoulders, building strength. We twisted at the waist. We did those side stretches. We worked on the backs of the legs and strength of the legs, the inner thighs. So we're just going to come into this final bit for some stretches into the legs, right? So taking that right leg, if you can, lift it up, sliding the hands behind it. And then from here, just want you to take and circle those feet we just worked with. Circle that ankle, that right ankle. And notice, if you can, And I want you slumping to circle it. See if you can again. Lift the belly in and up. Relax the shoulders down. And you can always bring this foot down onto the earth and take the circles that way, right? It's all good. So whatever way. Now switch direction. Beautiful. Good. Nice. Now, from here, we're going to take and just let this leg relax as you're holding it up, or if it's down on the earth. See if you can just circle a little bit at the knee. Yeah, not so easy, but just try. Good. And then switch direction. Good. Now, here we go. So if you like, you can bring the foot down onto the earth if you need a break and just kind of do a rocking side to side of that knee. Or if you can keep it up, that's good too. Just take and make some circles. So either or none, whatever feels good. Just get that movement. Now we're getting some nice movement into the hip. Warming that hip socket, switch directions if you're making the circles. If you're moving with the foot on the floor, just stay connected. It's a slow movement. Okay. Nice. And then from here, we're going to take, if you like, that ankle, that right ankle, cross it over that left knee. So that might be one pose, or take that ankle, cross it over ankle. Good. And just let that right knee roll out. All these different options. I'm going to do the one with my ankle on my knee. Good. Yeah. And just let that knee relax. Let it open. Take a breath or two here. Yeah. And then you might always find that you're right where you need to be, or that you want to go a little deeper. So you might lean forward a little bit. Right? So make it about you. Going forward does not mean rounding the spine and collapsing into it. Going forward keeps us a little bit longer and then comes forward. Yeah. And same thing, if you're with this ankle over ankle, you can lean forward a little bit, kind of similar shape we did before, kind of opening up that right knee a little bit. Take what you need. Good. And then from here, we're just going to come back up if you leant forward. And same thing, ankle over ankle, ankle over knee. We're now just going to take a little twist. So we're going to take that right hand, maybe it comes to the inside of that right foot, or just kind of finds that leg anywhere on it. And we're going to take that left hand, we're going to sweep it behind us, and you might even find a piece of the chair just to take this a little deeper. And then twist to the left and just notice this pose, this open side of the body. We're really opening up the heart. We're not going as deeply as we do when we go to a more closed side of the body. Good. Beautiful. And then softly, slowly release, but come through. Take that left hand to the outside of that right knee or thigh if you're ankle over ankle. And then that right hand comes behind you here. It's a bigger twist as we come into this closed side of the body, meaning that where the legs are. Yeah, it should feel good. Joe, I'm just doing a call out. You can always take and draw that knee in a little bit, or anybody else, and you'll get that deeper stretch into that hip, right? That tight hip. Good. And then slowly coming back through. Yeah, so if that ankle is on the knee, bring it down, slow. Good. And if it's crossed ankle over ankle, same thing, and just give it a little shake. Good. Really nice. Good. Now we're going to come to that left leg. So as we do, same thing, hands might wrap around that leg as you draw it in, or foot might stay onto the earth, whatever feels right. We're going to take those circles into the ankle. So if it's lifted, circle one direction. If it's on the floor, same thing, one direction. Nice. And then switch directions, head the other way. Should feel good. Nice. And same thing, you might keep the leg lifted or give it a break, right? You might bring it back down. And same thing, you kind of circle a little bit, but we're working on the knee, so it's kind of easier to do lifted, but do what's right for you. Just circling that foot so that you're kind of bringing some movement into the knee. Really not an easy movement, but just notice that it's not easy, right? To focus there, to get that movement. Beautiful. Good. And then same thing, you can do this from the foot on the earth, rock a little bit side to side, or hands in, make some circles. One direction. Beautiful. And opposite direction. Beautiful. Good. And then here we go. You have that options again. That left ankle over that right knee, sitting tall, or ankle over ankle, opening up that knee. I'm going to do this version with my left ankle over my right knee. Wherever you are, just settle, quiet your mind, let the muscles relax so you can really kind of feel what's going on and be connected with kindness, with love. And you might find you have space to lean in a little bit, just be slow. Time flew by today. Good. Now, just come back up. We're going to take those lovely little twists. So from here, we're going to take that left hand. It might come to the arch of the foot, the calf of the leg, or if you're ankle over ankle, you might bring it to the thigh. We're going to take that right hand. You might find the chair just to kind of get a nice grasp of the chair, and then lift the chest here. Open it up. It's not a big twist. It's more the upper body. Shoulders melt away. This open side of the body. Good. One more breath. Beautiful. And then slowly, we're going to all come through center. And we're going to take that right hand. It'll find the outside of the knee. And that left hand can find the chair. And sit up, draw the belly button in, and then twist to the left. Good. And same thing, here's that option. You can always do the kind of opposite of opening the hip. You might close it, taking the twist a little bit and getting to the outside of the hip in a different way. I'm just sort of directing that to one student I know that's here that actually this space in the hip bothers him. So change it, make it right for you. 2 more breaths. 1 more, that's it. Beautiful. And then slowly coming back to center and very kindly bringing this leg back onto the earth, giving it a little shake. Good. Nice. And then from here, option just to kind of slide back into your chair. Should feel good. Wherever you are, just let yourself go, right? So just let yourself be here. Allow the breath to just fill you up. Release you out. As I come a little closer. Good. Just let yourself be. Just soften here. Now it's 1 o'clock, so if you're racing out to catch a helicopter somewhere, I'm teasing, and you have to go, I understand. But if you can just stay maybe for 1 more minute with me, just allowing your body to quiet, notice the practice. Breathe into the neck. Breathe into the heart center. Breathe into this kindness to you. Letting go of negativity, as hard as it might be at times. And just being present for yourself. This sweetness, this goodness of each other. And then bring these hands together at your heart center. And then bow into that goodness. Feel that length at the back of the neck. Should feel good. Nice. And then from here, take a nice inhale as you lift your head. Out through the mouth as you exhale. And inhale together for one Om. Inhale. Namaste. Thank you so much, yogis. That was great. I feel good. It was my first class. Monday, this chair yoga is my first class, and it always feels really nice. So to get that nice twisting movement. I hope you feel good. I hope you can have a cup of tea or a glass of water and just relax. That was a lot of movement today. I am aware of that. So I just hope that you can take it in, enjoy it, and enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Namaste.